Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Could we be at the beginning of a bull market for platinum? Let's explore. Yes, as we saw on Friday, the platinum group metals had a very good day, especially platinum and rhodium. And now we're figuring out some of the reasons why. Alex Miles shared with me an article that talks about what someone else had mentioned or alluded to in the comments section on my rhodium video that I posted recently here, that there was apparently a shutdown of a plant after an explosion. This is very interesting indeed. Anglo-American stock plunges as platinum arm shuts down plant after explosion. And this is one of those cases where, for those of you who are into mining stocks, this is an example of where a mining stock could go down and the potential for the metal itself in price to go up. And that's one of those things where to me, it's a little bit more simple having the metal itself to put your money into, because it is what it is. It's going to move up and down, and because of many different factors, and this is a factor where an explosion could actually hurt the company but may do well for the metal. Anglo-American stock plunged on Friday as the mining giant's platinum unit was forced to shut down a plant and slash production guidance, coming to us from Barron's.com. Anglo-American Armplats said it temporarily shut down its converter plant at Waterville Smelter in Rustenburg, South Africa, following an explosion earlier this year. Shares in the London-listed multinational miner sank 8% on Friday afternoon, while the Johannesburg-listed Amplats stock fell 15%. Amplats accounts for about 23% of another company, Anglo-American's revenue. Amplats cut its 2020 full-year platinum production guidance to 1.5 million to 1.7 million ounces from a previous forecast of 2 million to 2.2 million ounces. The company's platinum group metals production outlook, which also includes palladium and rhodium, was cut to 3.3 million to 3.8 million ounces from a range of 4.2 million to 4.7 million ounces, which is really a bigger cut. It's interesting indeed how this is affecting this, but is it enough to really influence prices? Well, that is to be seen, but my feeling is that the prices will more than likely hold, considering how rare these metals are and the demand for them. Amplats said that following the explosion at its Phase A converter plant, the replacement Phase B unit has also been shut down after water was found in the furnace. This poses a high risk of explosion, and the company has determined it has no other option but to temporarily shut down the Phase B unit to ensure the safety of all employees and avoid a catastrophic event, it said in a statement. Nobody was injured in the explosion at its Phase A converter plant, thank goodness, and repair work will be completed in the second quarter of 2021, so that's quite a ways away. So we may have short-term guidance that this is going to have an effect on prices potentially here. With the entire plant closed, Amplats said it has declared force majeure, a clause in contract to remove liability for natural and unavoidable catastrophes to customers and suppliers. Looking ahead, miners have already come under pressure over the cerveza influenza viral thing. The plant shutdown also comes at a time when palladium and rhodium prices sit near all-time highs. Well, for rhodium it definitely is, but palladium I think as well. And the production issues will mean Amplats ends up missing out. Anglo-American shares have now fallen 23% in 2020 and the issues at Amplant's Waterville smelter may stick around for even longer than this particular black swan or a gray swan, depending how you look at it, is going on. Now, think about this. There's several different factors that could come into play here. And this may have minimal effect on the prices because some people say, well, that's not really that much, and there's other platinum mines around. But you think about it when it comes to palladium and rhodium being used as catalysts, those metals are probably going to continue to go up greatly. And I think because of this, because South Africa is one of the few places that does produce palladium and rhodium, and really platinum too. Platinum is the most abundant of the three metals. But if palladium and rhodium continue to go up, more than likely that retooling for catalytic converters will take place quicker, which means there may be demand for platinum. In fact, anticipating a retooling because of the price increase, some of these companies may actually stockpile platinum in anticipation of that move. And so I think either way, we're looking at probably the days of a platinum being under $1,000 may be gone. Right now we're sitting as of Friday when this article was published. Actually, platinum was up $38. It is the second best performing metal of the day. Only behind rhodium, which exploded in price, and palladium was up $8. Now it's over $2,600. And so I think that is playing a part in some of these prices. And again, thanks to my viewers who posted a comment alluding to, shutdown of some mines, and it may have been this very mine that they're talking about. Alex Miles sent me that article. Thanks again, Alex. Very interesting indeed to see where things are going and how delicate the balance is for these platinum group metals, especially in their usage. Now, other people are saying that it's only a matter of time before these metals will go by the wayside because of electric vehicles that are becoming. Yes, there is an increase in electric vehicle production and the like, but I think we're still a ways away before that becomes mainstream because of charging stations and how long batteries last. The battery technology's really got to catch up. There's certainly parts of implementations of battery technology that are improving, but before they hit the mainstream markets and be able to be implemented, I think we have some time left before that does occur. And so I think that gasoline, internal combustion engines will still be used for quite some time. There's a lot of those vehicles out there, and I believe they're being produced more frequently and in more countries around the world now than ever before. So the demand for these metals continues to increase. They are industrialized metals mainly. Obviously, all three of these metals, platinum, palladium, and rhodium, the platinum group metals are catalysts. That's their main use. And so outside from that, they are rare, especially rhodium and palladium to a lesser degree, but palladium is more rare than platinum. And that is why I'm bullish on platinum increase in price in the short to mid-term, because of its use and its potential to replace palladium as a catalyst. I think the retooling it is a much more difficult process than I had even thought before, but we've covered that on this channel on why it's not happened so far, given the incredible amount of increase in price that palladium has occurred. It's well over double, 2.5 times higher than platinum now in price. So we'll see how this all plays out, but very interesting and fascinating. The platinum group metals definitely are an anomaly. I call them fringe precious metals, meaning that they don't really serve as a hedge. They don't really serve as really a safe haven, because just as quickly as they go up, they can go down. We saw that with rhodium. I covered that in yesterday's video. Rhodium could crash tomorrow. Who knows? I kind of doubt it will. for the reasons that I mentioned today. But these are probably the closest thing you're going to find in terms of metals to where it might be a decent investment. And I think the most potential for investment might be in platinum right now. But investment always incurs risk. And so when I say that, I'm talking in terms of where it's going to be down the road. You never know. You can make a purchase tomorrow of platinum. It could go down and lose all of its gains. For instance, you might buy it at $908 right now for the ask price, and the price could drop, $50 tomorrow. And that they can be that volatile at times. But after hearing this news and seeing where the markets have been as of late, my guess is we're probably in at the very least a holding pattern, at least for now, for these metals. And I think they have more upside potential. Platinum especially. But after reading this, and it could be the other metals too, because when a platinum group metals mine shuts down, or an arm of it, to me, that's much bigger news than if a gold mine, shuts down, or a silver mine, because very few places around the world mine these metals. So very interesting and fascinating again. Thanks to Alex Miles for sending this along to me. And I would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.